5, 4, 3.
The two prominent classes in the Roman Republic was the first, which was the optimates, and this was the wealthiest class, coming from the Latin, the best men. This represented traditional, wealthy, noble families who could trace their ancestry back to the founding of Rome, if not the founding of the Republic and the end of the monarchy in 509 BC. The optimates are also known as the 1%, as we see today in the United States. Again, this was the wealthiest class. This also comprised of the Senate and the senatorial class. And the Senate and the senators, they were known as the patres conscripti, or the conscripted fathers. The idea being is that these men were conscripted just like people are conscripted into the army, but they were conscripted to be and represent the voice of the people and act as the fathers of Rome. It was this class who made every effort to maintain their control over the finances and the political arena within Rome. They did everything within their power to subdue and quiet the other group, which comprised the majority of the population, and that was the populares. This is where we get our word popular in English. This represented the majority of the people and the common man throughout the city of Rome and what was the empire at the time. The populares had only one avenue to political voice, and that was through the assembly of the people. They were suffering unemployment, poverty. They would join political gangs that would succumb to violence in the streets. They would do anything possible to get their next meal. Many of the populares were the soldiers who had come home from war, who were promised land and wealth, and they didn't receive it because the optimates maintained their control over the greatest wealth, leaving only a small percentage behind for the majority of the population of Rome, that being the 99%. Now, there was only one man whose family came from the patrician class, the wealthy class, the optimates, and there was one man who stood up in favor of the populares.